Hey everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Today I'm doing this quick comparison between SMSL M400 and Loxjie D50 digital analog converters. The price difference is over $100 in United States, and they are very similarly designed, even inside menu and structures and everything. But if you really look at it, there are a lot of differences. A lot of people seems to be confused between these two. A lot of people suspect that they are very same digital analog converters. Yes, indeed, in some way, and not at all in many ways. So inside setting menus and everything, they are very much same except for a few tiny differences in the setting menu. Loxjie D50 is about same height but a half inch bigger to the sides and the back. Probably the big difference lies in power supply, so that's where the difference is. Loxjie D50 uses the full aluminum structure, dedicated power switch. So all the connector types and everything, they use pretty much all the same type of connectors in the back. Let's go through the menu. Let me use two fingers here. So input, same thing, BCM filter. Let's try BCM filter. It's same thing. You see, pretty much all same as you can see it. And then I go back, DSD filter. DSD filter is same thing. So menu system is very much same. So apparently they are manufactured in very same factory and different team behind it. Oh, let's check the version. This is the version in the SMSL M400, but in the Loxjie D50 doesn't have that feature or doesn't have that selection. M400 have a very little movement. D50 have a little tiny bit more movement on that knob. M400 have a plastic top. D50 have a full metal construction, so it depends on what you prefer. I really like this Loxjie D50 in terms of price, performance, and quality that you can get. So that's where the differences are. D50 is one to beat, my friends. I'm telling you. I kept this Loxjie D50 for my music den system. This is incredibly musical and very good sounding digital analog converter you can get in under $1,500. Another thing is there are differences in design of the board. The DAC board, there are a lot of differences in design, and its power supply is different. And as you will see here, a lot of things are very similar yet different layout. And 400 may have a little bit better components inside, hence they are different in price. So those are, physical and visual differences. And next thing is the remote control units. In my right hand, this is Loxjie D50, and this is the SMSL M400 remote control. So menu functions, Loxjie D50, button layouts and structurally and design-wise, much better remote control that come with this D50. By saying all that, visually and physically, there are many similarities yet very different design and different products. So what about sound quality? The price is, over $100 different between these two. And SMSL M400 currently retail for $850. Loxjie D50 currently retail for $720. They're both very good sounding digital analog converter that offers fully balanced output stages, which is very good sounding yet very musical, I would say. So, but when it's come down to comparing these two digital analog converters, it can be confusing. Some people would call it, oh, those they all sound the same, but they don't sound the same. They have a similarity, but there are differences. So I pay a lot of attention to, my music listening, and I listen to a lot of music that I know from my heart. I mean, end to end, I know what notes coming after what. So a lot of, that kind of music that I listen when I pay attention to this kind of comparison between very similar components and, back-to-back comparison. So when it's compared to back-to-back in my system, I try that in my music dem, I try with this R11. What I noticed was M400 have a slightly darker background that I can notice it right away, but not very big difference. Loxjie D50 is something like closer to listening to very good vinyl playback kind of feeling, the way that all the notes are reproduced and projected towards the listener. This M400 is a little bit more vivid and very nice attacked if you prefer that kind of sound quality. They both very good sounding, and you must choose based on your taste. In my opinion, personally, I can listen to both of these digital analog converter and I can enjoy my music. But I slightly prefer Loxjie D50 for my personal preference. That's me. So Loxjie D50 sound a little bit more closer to really good analog playback kind of sound signature with great instrument separation and musicality with very good noise performance. You will not hear any significant background noise or anything that you may notice. There is none, both of them. So you must choose based on your preference. Personally, I will easily recommend you Loxjie D50 for, of course, over $100 cheaper based on current retail price. And this cabinet, what do you call it, this enclosure is much better in my opinion. Operation temperature and everything, it's comparable. So all my listening I went through with pure direct, especially in my music den. So that means, I'm not getting any interference from amplifiers pre-stage. All I'm hearing is source direct, meaning sound that reproduced by the digital analog converter through the amplifier, power amplifier session through the speakers. Music gain and sound stage and scale and dynamics is about the same. You will not notice the major difference. Only thing that you will notice is a little bit darker background on M400, a little softer presentation from upper notes from this are D50 DAC. Other than that, they are very much comparable. You just choose based on your taste and your preference. Personally, I will happily live with this Loxjie D50 and save a few bucks personally. So then I can buy some more, music. So that's it. That is my quick comparison. And then you will hear the back-to-back sound demonstration in this video. Probably you may notice the differences, probably not. So it's all up to your gear and your ears. I strongly suggest that use the really good monitor headphones, not the regular headphones. Monitor headphones like Sony MDS7506 or Audio-Technica ATH M50, etc. That kind of studio monitor headphones, some Sennheiser. I mean, you can, don't use a headphone with a lot of coloration. That is my advice. So that is my quick comparison. Thank you for watching and happy listening.